At the old endurance block inside Singapore's Sembawang Naval Training Compound, recruits reported hearing something impossible. Every night after lights out, heavy dragging sounds came from the floor above them. Boots scraping, metal being pulled, slow movement across concrete. But according to the duty roster, the upper floor had been sealed for years. Former servicemen referred to it simply as the endurance block, located near the older training sectors of Sembawang Naval Base. The building housed batches of naval recruits during intensive endurance exercises and overnight confinement periods. Officially, the top floor had been closed after renovation delays and structural concerns. Nobody was supposed to be up there. Most recruits dismissed it the first night. Someone dragging furniture, a late inspection, maintenance work. But the timing never changed. Around 2:13 every morning, the sound would begin directly overhead. On the fourth night, the duty sergeant finally lost patience. Multiple recruits had filed complaints. Some claimed they heard boots pacing above their beds. Others described heavy objects being dragged from one end of the corridor to the other. According to two former recruits interviewed years later, the stairwell leading upstairs was still secured by chain locks. Dust covered the steps beyond the gate. Nobody had entered for a very long time. As the sergeant inspected the locked entrance, recruits downstairs heard the dragging begin again, loud, slow, deliberate, moving directly overhead. The sergeant reportedly stopped speaking halfway through the inspection. Years before the block was partially abandoned, rumors circulated about an accident during overnight endurance confinement. Official reports were never publicly discussed, but former personnel claimed a recruit suffered severe injuries after, collapsing during punishment drills conducted late at night. One former serviceman described hearing that the injured recruit could not walk. Witnesses allegedly dragged him through the corridor while waiting for transport assistance. The scraping sounds echoed through the block for several minutes. In 2011, a recruit allegedly attempted to record the sound using his phone during confinement. The recording itself was never released publicly, but according to others in the room, something changed midway through the audio. The sound reportedly moved across the ceiling, slowly until it stopped directly above his bunk. Then came 3 heavy knocks. After that, the recording ended. To this day, former servicemen still share stories about the overhead dragging inside the old endurance block. Most laugh about it afterward, but very few are willing to describe what they heard in complete detail, especially the part about the footsteps that began only after the dragging stopped. Would you stay the night?